everyone, it's Emily. I hope you are all doing well. This tutorial is going to be this smoky eye look. It is a very dark, mysterious eye look, but it's definitely still wearable for the daytime. It's very easy, it's very quick and simple using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. But as I'll say in the video, you can use whatever silver, black, and gray colors you have. And if you want to see how I did this, keep on watching. Alright everyone, so the very first step that I've taken is I've primed my eye using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. There we go. This is just a little trial size that came with one of my Lorac palettes. I'm going to just put that all over my lid, starting at the base, working all the way up to the brow bone area. And now we are ready for shadow. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, focusing on the colors Blackout, Verve, and Piston. But as always, you can use whatever similar colors you have. This is a very standard smoky eye. You can find a black, a silver, and a gray color in almost any palette in any brand. So this is very simple, it's easy, it's quick, and I think it's very pretty. So the very first thing we're going to do is start off by taking Verve. It's this nice shimmery silver color. I'm going to be using a crown brush, just basic flat brush, and I'm going to get Verve, pack it on there nicely, get a decent amount, and I'm going to start by putting that all over my lid, working all the way up. Oh man, sorry, I didn't clean my brush from my other eye before starting this. That was stupid. Okay, not that that really matters because it's gonna be putting more shadow over it anyways. So just taking that silver Verve shade, bringing it all the way up to the brow. That's the part we want to be the lightest, so I'm trying to concentrate most of the color there, but definitely still getting a wash of it on the lid. So that is that. And then I'm going to take the color Piston. It's this nice gray shade. And I'm going to get that on the same brush. Almost the entire look is using the same brush. Thus why I just got a little smear of gray. But yeah, so taking that same brush and Piston, and I'm going to pack this on the eyelid and working it up into the crease. Just like so. Just trying to build that color up and getting it onto mainly the lid. That's where we want the majority of the focus to be, but bringing it into the crease just like so. And then I'm going to be taking the color Blackout. It is this very, very dark, very concentrated matte black shade. Still using the crown flat brush, I'm going to take just a little bit of that to start out with and working it onto just my lid. Definitely don't bring it up into the crease. You want it to stay as much on the lid as possible. The thing with the smoky eye is that you want the darkest, most concentrated color to be closest to the lash line, and then blending and getting lighter as you work your way out. And I think that's the way that looks the most flattering, and it is the definition of a true smoky eye. So now that I have a solid coat, I'm going to go back in again and get some more black on there. And really trying to get this as close to the lash line as possible, and then starting to blend that up. But like I said, never going into the crease, just keeping it on the lid itself. And I'm not bringing it in all the way into the inner corner. I still want to keep that the lightest part, or else it's going to shut my eyes. I'm going to make them look smaller and more closer together, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to keep the majority of the dark color on my lid. And that is that for the actual lid itself. I'm going to go in with my Essence of Beauty large crease brush, and it's not going to focus, but it just looks okay, my label's worn off too, but it's just the Essence of Beauty large crease brush, and I'm going to go back in with that gray piston color and bring this back into the crease to define it and smoke it out a little bit more. And windshield wiper motions. And I think doing this, laying the color down and then adding the black and then going back over it again, really makes the eye blend better. And I think especially with a smoky eye, you definitely need to blend. Blend, 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 blend. And then I'm going to just take my big fluffy crease brush and start, not crease, blah, 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 blah. Just my plain big fluffy blending brush. Definitely not a crease brush. Blending brush. Just go right over that. Blend all these colors together. Make it look seamless. And as you can probably tell, I definitely have a little bit of fallout going on. So I'm just going to take a big fluffy face brush and swoop that away. This is definitely not the cleanest way to go, but hey, it works for me. And if I do have too much and it starts to look a little dark down there, I'll go back under with some concealer and foundation and just try to fix that. And then on the sides, I'm actually going to take Foxy. It's this cream nude color on my big blending brush. And my camera turned. And I'm going to take just a little bit of that on there and just push it in on the sides. This helps with keeping the smoky eye just above the corner of your eye. You don't want it to start to sag a little bit too far down, or else it's going to make your eyes look droopy, and that's not good. So I'm just going to take that Foxy color and try to define it a little bit more, just like so. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to take my Essence of Beauty small crease brush into that color Blackout and start pushing it into my lower lash line. I'm not bringing it in all the way, but pretty close. And then I'm going to take that color Piston, that gray color, and go right back over that Blackout shade. And I think this works very nicely because you keep that Blackout shade as close to the lash line, and then that Piston just over it makes it look a little bit more smoky, and blend it out. And I think it works very nicely and it looks very seamless. And then wiping off that brush, I'm going to take that Verve color again, that light silvery shade, and pop that in the inner corner. And that is that for the shadow. Now I'm going to take my Too Faced Perfect Eyes Waterproof Liner. It looks like this. It's just a very dark, very nice pencil kohl eyeliner. And I'm just going to take this on my line, my lash line. I need a smaller mirror to concentrate. And keep this as close to my lash line as I can, because like I already said, you want the darkest shade to be at your lash line and then work its way up. Whoops, out of range. If you're more comfortable using a liquid liner, that would work fine too, or a gel liner. I just like the way a pencil looks with a smoky eye. It's just a personal preference. I'm not flicking it out to make a cat, a little winged cat eye at all. I'm just keeping it very concentrated to the lash line, and yeah, nothing fancy. Blending it out just a little bit with my pinky finger. It's my favorite tool, fingers. And that is that. I'm just going to curl my lashes a little bit. And that's another important thing with the smoky eye, is to always remember to still curl your lashes and put on mascara, or else your lashes are just going to, oh gross. Got an eyelash in my eye. Hold on. Okay. That's my least favorite thing. Eyelashes in your eye. I'm just going to be using my CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. Putting a little bit of mascara on my lashes. I already had a little bit from before. I'm actually filming at like 7 o'clock at night. So I just took off whatever I had on my lids from earlier and just kept the mascara on, but I'm just going to put a little bit more. Put some on the bottom. And that is that. That is the completed smoky eye. It looks like this. Oh, that's my kitchen. You don't want to see my kitchen. I think it's very wearable for even the daytime. I wouldn't personally, because I am so fair and have such light blonde hair that it is definitely a contrast. But if you have dark hair and if you can get away with wearing something like this, I think you can for the day. I think it's still light enough that it's wearable, but it's definitely sultry and dark, a little bit mysterious, but it's gorgeous. I love this. I wear it. This is not my go-to look, but it's definitely one of my most worn nighttime eye looks, and I hope you enjoyed it. The rest of my face, I'm just keeping it very light and natural. I just have a little bit of e.l.f. Blush in Candid Coral, and then I have a little bit of Mary Luminizer highlighter on. And then for my lips, I have the L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick in Caramel Latte with just a clear gloss by Revlon over it. It's just clear gloss. Yeah, and that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!